Everybody is talking about OpenClaw. It promises to be the ultimate open-source AI agent runner. But before you install it and give it access to your computer, we need to talk about what's actually under the hood. I reviewed the latest code, February 15, 2026 version, and honestly, I'm skeptical. Here is what you need to watch out for. First off, I audited the hidden core packages created by a third party. The upstream code is professional. Honestly, it's beautiful TypeScript, but it is developed by Mario Zechner. The library itself is efficient and powerful, but OpenClaw's implementation is a glass cannon. OpenClaw exposes the raw core loop without adding enough safety checks, so it just runs whatever the AI says. It has a built-in package manager that lets the AI NPM install anything. That's like giving a toddler a loaded gun and a credit card. This is the big one. If you look at their security policy, they explicitly list prompt injection and public internet exposure as out of scope. Translation: if a website tricks your agent into deleting your files, not a bug. If you expose this to the internet and get hacked, not their problem. This tool is strictly for local use. Never expose it to the public internet. OpenClaw uses skills to add features. Sounds great, right? But these skills are just folders with scripts, Python, Bash, you name it. I checked the code lines. It allows skills to run npm install, pip install, or even brew install automatically. There is no vetted app store. If you download a cool stock trading skill from a forum, you are downloading unverified code that runs directly on your machine. It's a supply chain attack waiting to happen. Imagine you install a productivity helper skill. It works fine. But in the background, during installation, it ran a simple script that uploaded your SSH keys to a hacker's server. Or maybe it installed a dependency that looks like requests, but is actually malware. Because OpenClaw often runs on your host machine to be helpful, that malware now owns your computer. This isn't theoretical. In January 2026, Claw Havoc hit. Attackers flooded the registry with 335 fake skills. They stole crypto wallets and SSH keys from thousands of users. And it doesn't stop there. Once it owns your computer, it scans your local network. It attacks your NAS, your printer, even your family's laptops, wired or wireless. OpenClaw becomes patient zero for your entire home network. And just last week, the Moltbook breach leaked 1.5 million agent tokens. This is not a drill. It is a minefield. And here's the scary part. You won't feel it today. Hackers don't burn stolen tokens immediately. They hoard them. They are building a database of your API keys and your WhatsApp sessions. Then, 0 day, they sell them in bulk. 6 months from now, you could wake up to a $5,000 OpenAI bill or your family getting scammed from your number. It's a ticking time bomb. And the worst part? Changing your password won't save you. The stolen session files bypass 2FA. Hackers have persistent access until you manually revoke every single token. People ask, can I use my $20 per month subscription instead of paying for API credits? The answer is yes, but it's sketchy. OpenClaw has built-in support for GitHub Copilot. It pretends to be VS Code to use your subscription. Great for your wallet? Sure. Great for your account status? Not so much. GitHub could ban you for using their coding assistant to run an autonomous agent. Is it legit? No. What are the consequences? Permanent account bans. And here is the kicker. The official docs recommend this. The docs list OpenAI and Anthropic subscriptions, but internally the code also supports GitHub Copilot by mimicking a VS Code client to hijack your account for free API calls. They are guiding beginners into a trap where they could lose their main GitHub or OpenAI account without a giant red warning label. If you value your GitHub account or your company's, do not use these tricks. And here's the dirty secret about those cool messaging features. They aren't official APIs. They are hacks. The WhatsApp integration uses a library called Bailey's to emulate a web client. Meta hates this. Use it, and you risk getting your phone number banned. iMessage is even scarier. It requires you to give the app full disk access. That means one malicious skill can read your entire hard drive. Photos, emails, everything. It breaks the sandbox completely. The official docs even admit this. They ask you to enable screen recording, camera, and accessibility permissions. You are handing over the keys to the castle. There are over 3,000 open issues. Users are reporting basic things failing. WhatsApp messages not sending. Corruption in memory. This is experimental software. It's a labor of love, not a production-grade tool. Finally, legal reality check. OpenClaw uses the MIT license. That means the software is provided as is. If a bug causes the agent to burn $1,000 of Gemini 3 Pro credits overnight, you pay for it. If it gets hacked and attacks your company network, you are responsible. The authors accept zero liability. You are the captain, and if the ship sinks, you go down with it. I checked it against the OWASP Top 10 for AI and NIST safety standards. It fails almost every single check. Prompt injection? Fails. Sensitive data protection? Fails. Supply chain security? Fails. Experts call this excessive agency. I call it a remote control for hackers. It relies on massive, hidden dependencies that aren't in the main repo. It was designed with no security because they assumed local only means safe. It doesn't. With 3,000 plus issues and a new regression every week, it's just not worth the risk. My verdict: if you install this, make sure you know what you are doing. I've linked the full technical analysis in the description below.